Good evening, fine folks of YouTube and beyond, and I'm hoping you're enjoying the awesome show of events. I'll have to do a complete tour after I'm done, because I've done a fair bit, I'd say. The reason I didn't record that bit because it's just this. But now is where the fun bit comes in, because, well, I say fun bit. The rest of this is going to be purely made out of glass to get my bit down. When we get to a certain depth, I'll put more reinforcements down. The only reinforcements I can use at the moment is the doors. Those are the only reinforcements I'm allowed to use at this point. To add more realism into it, so obviously, I add myself a little bit of a non-cheatiness to my cheats, because obviously I am cheating in this, for those of you who didn't watch the previous video, because this is just purely aesthetic, and obviously if you watch Pixel Time, the aestheticsness, it's a word, I've just made it up, we're purely doing cheats, because it'd be a waste of resources to do it normally, because obviously this is a fair bit of titanium glass and everything else, and it will be just a waste of resources, because eventually, obviously, the developers are working night and day on this damn thing. It's gorgeous, not damn thing, sorry, but this game is gorgeous for what it is at the moment. So obviously, when they put more in, I don't want to have no resources for the awesome stuff they're making. So for aesthetics things, I will just do this and spawn it in. Or spawn it in, cheat it in. Because otherwise, we're going to get nowhere. So, let's get on with the glass. Everything glass. It's all up my ass. Because that feels nice and stuff. Hopefully want to get it underground, so that... Wrong one. So, I'll have it underground, it'll be like a tunnel system so we can see the rock around us. Because that'd be pretty snazzy, I'd say. Personably. It's a word, personably is a word. It's just things a lot further away than I thought it was. We'll get to this rock, we'll use it as a support structure, and then we'll turn and go down. Yeah, that's my plan of action. Lights, camera, action. I'd love to see T corridors and X corridors in glass. And my frames, I'd love to see my frames as well, to be honest. Ah, this thing looks amazing. And we'll turn, we'll go to that little hole there and then go back round, then dig down, methinks. That is the plan of attack. Okie dokie folks, just want to explain the reasons why I put these down here. They're basically support struts, because otherwise it looks a little bit too flimsy It doesn't matter in the game mechanics. It's not going to bend down. If it did bend down, that'd be pretty cool, like a structural weakness. But I know it's not going to. But I wanted to put support struts because it makes it look more real in my eyes. Because I like the fact when you're near ground, it puts support struts down, but it doesn't do it when you're really high up, which I can understand. But that's more reason behind it, in case anyone thought, why is he putting ladders down, or if anyone thought, really, he's putting support struts. I'm that kind of person. You guys know me. Like Minecraft, when I ever do any buildings or anything, I'll always put support struts down because it looks weird it floating in midair, unless I make it so it's meant to look like it's floating midair. SK couldn't care less. He'll just make it look like it's floating in midair. I'm not that kind of person. I'm not that kind of man. Okay, so we're going underground. And that there are creatures around. There are creatures underground. Underground there are creatures. How am I going to do this? I'll find a way. There's a will, there's a way. Okie dokie, so how far have we gone now? Wrong button, wrong button. There we go. How far have we got to go? Okay, so oh, there's flooding. There's major floodage. Where are we going now then? Okay, so about 3 more, then a left. Okie dokie. Let's do this then. My god, my computer's really struggling now. I've got 13 frames. Oh, this was a little bit too ambitious, methinks. Maybe too ambitious. There was ambition, and then there was too much ambition. Where actually is... Okay, so we've got to go all the way across, then down. So we'll go to about this guy here. Then we'll start going up, working our way down. Oh crap, wrong one. Start working our way down, that's what I was trying to say. I think I'll use normal ones now. I need the reinforcements because I'm just dying. Ladies and gentlemen, the moment we've all been waiting for. We were waiting for my frames, to be honest, but look what I found in the depths of hell itself. So we're going to start building the final bit of our base. Just going to be a room and a moon pool, and that's it. It's going to be like a little outpost here, because we're here now, and that's it. My PC has given up. It's got 7 frames while I'm recording. Ah. Thank God this isn't Fraps, because it wouldn't record at all. Okay, so we're gonna put an... We'll put an X on here. Oh, wow, this is just dying. And we'll have an airlock. 173 meters below sea level. And I'm feeling good. Put you there. We're gonna have this. Oh crap! It goes into the wall, and it's night as well, so I can't see anything. Okay, we have to sort of do this without the ability to see, mind you. Ah, if you hold it down. Well, if you hold it down, you can just sort of map out where you want it to go. That's convenient. There we go, that's convenient. I can just do this. With tons and tons of balls. Well, something broke in the game because I can see everything now. Whoopsie. My bad. Now don't put one back in. Ah, frames are not cooperating with me. Okay, I've got to just start twitching the mouse because you can't do anything without breaking the game now. And I'll put you here. Here. Thank you. There we go. And then our room is going here. Wait, get it? Get it, there we go. You got it? Cool. Lovely. And we're going to have our moon pool adjacent to it. Got to get it up. Come on! Get up! Come on, frame. 4 frames. There we go. Lovely. I'm not sure if you can see the lack of frames I'm getting. Because I'm not joking when I say I'm getting... I think this was too ambitious, to be honest. This was too ambitious. Moon pool. Does that have to be on the ground? Really? Okay. We're adding more thingies, which my game's not going to appreciate. Wait, and it's flying! We have a flying moon pool with no frames. Well, I've seen the limits to my PC, and it's this. This is the limits to my PC. Can we just take this off? There we go. Ah. Maybe when I reload the game, we should be fine. Hopefully. Alright! Moonpool. Okay, I need to make some sort of leg system for these bad boys. Because they're floating and... Wow. This does not want to work. Did the old Minecraft system get underneath it and drop? Well, children, here it is. With only 5 frames left. I've broke the entire game. The game just won't run now because it physically cannot it can't cope with everything I have in store. I've only got 5 frames in and out of recording. I had to put the PC on turbo mode. I've not had to use that in ages. I had to turn everything else off to get the game running. This is painful. So painful. So, I won't be keeping this. I think I'll have a revised version of it. What I'll do is I'll keep this base here maybe, and I'll make some sort of tram system. So I'll just build a tunnel out of terrain. From the main base to this. Just build a tunnel of terrain for the sea moth to follow. Then I'll build a receiver station here. Because this... The idea was brilliant, I thought. But my PC can just physically not handle this. Like I told you before, my PC technically can't handle the game anyway. Because my graphics card is unbelievably out of date. Everything else is top notch. But my graphics card can physically not handle the game. So doing all this just destroyed the game really badly. But I thought it was fantastically brilliant. It's because I used so many things. If I did a game normally of just building things with resources and building a massive base, it would never affect it this much because it would be nowhere near the amount of resources I put into what I did then. Because you didn't even see half of it. I'll walk back with you, folks. I'll walk back with you. If we can get this all lined up perfectly. Oh, the cheat's not on, is it? Can't access anything while I've got 0 frames. Go on, press it. Pressing the button, it's not even working. Okay, got the cheat working. It's just really unresponsive and laggy. Okay, so this was the room. We go across here. The X corridor, then there's the observatory. Then the beast, which has those are where the legs go, but the legs aren't here because I'm not close enough to the moon pool, but they do have legs. It does look pretty cool though. I'm sad to see it go because I'm going to have to get rid of this once I stop recording because my PC cannot handle this and I want to do more recordings on Subnautica. But yeah, basically. There we go. Then we go up to the longest lad corridor vertical connector ever. I want to see up it first. You can't even see to the top. Or down to the bottom. Now we take a walk. I say walk, what I really mean is we take a lag. I'm hoping it's not choppy for you guys. Because, well, it probably is going to be, to be honest. There's no way getting around it. It's probably going to be choppy. It might clear up in a second. It might be because of this end. Because this end's the more resource consuming. Everything else is just corridors. I've not seen any new frame. I've got one more frame. It's going to take forever to destroy. But it needs to be done. It needs to be destroyed. All of it. I've worked for about 4 hours on this. So much time went into making this, folks. Hope you like it at least. The idea behind it. I'll show you as much of it as I can. Inside and outside. Obviously all this you can't see because it's underground. It's in a tunnel. But the outside I can show you. When we get to the beginning I can just swim and show you the rest of it. It was fun to do though. It really was fun. It was... I love base building. It's why I love doing Pixel Time as well on Minecraft, because me and SK will build things behind the scenes to show on camera. Everything survival stuff, because the new series we've got planned for is more survival. It's not really anything else, because the first thing is more of a prologue. Wanted to get everything ready and everything done. So now series 3 starting, we've got the base and everything. We'll just do little bits to that more over time, but everything else now we'll just build ourselves. And not just, you know, creative mode it. So, there's been a lot of stuff done, and this is just not getting any more frames or anything. So I love building things. It's awesome. It's fun. You can really see your creativeness and how creative other people are in this game. It's games like this that bring people together, because you can see everyone else's imagination and their thoughts behind something. Climb up. Okay, so this is... I like this bit the most, to be honest. If I got any more frames, which I'm probably not going to get, because my DX11 is only getting 5 frames. Because it'll show you how many frames DX11 gets and how many frames you can get overall. Don't know how it works. I think it's just showing you a benchmark. Dan's going to moan and say, "Oh, you got it wrong." Oh, shut up, Dan. Okay. We're only getting we're getting 2 frames. Oh, Jesus, it's painful. This one hasn't got a ladder. Let's give this bad boy a ladder. Let's give it a hand. I'm going to see how much of this I can keep. It's the long connectors that go down to the mushroom one, really. That caused a lot of frame destruction. This, to be honest, it worked out pretty fine. So I might keep as much of this as I can. Like, make this... I don't know, start here or something, make this the train station or the sea moth station, where we've got a moon pool goes down into a tunnel and just fly off, all in a tunnel sort of thing. Hopefully we can do that, because I want to have some sort of transit system in this and not just the actual vehicles themselves. That's where we started last time, where we started the recording. Let's go up here. I think we're actually flooded. Remember correctly, I think words, even I'm lagging now. I think there's some flooding in this. Oh, this is painful seeing all this frameage. Or lack of frameage, I should say. Oh, but I enjoyed this. It's going to be brilliant. It's going to be a continuing feature in the series. Now it's not going to be anything. It's going to be a memory. That's what it's going to be. Yeah, there's flooding. You can see on the screen there's flooding. Oh, there's major flooding. The whole thing's flooded. I don't want to open this door now. Oh, there's flooding. There's flooding. Let's close the door. Close the door. Okay. Hull integrity is not restored. Liar. There's a hole there. How bad is this? Oh, pretty bad, pretty bad. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching. I'm a G-Wood. You've been amazing. If you like this video, please like and subscribe. We appreciate it dearly. Put a comment down below. Please like and please subscribe because it really does help us out a lot and we love you guys for it. Want to see more Subnautica, preferably without the lagging I've got going on? Put it in the comment down below. Put some pictures, send me some video responses of any awesome builds you guys have done in Subnautica, and I'll watch them and respond to them. Until next time though, folks, say goodbye to the tramway of doom.